We are so locked in for NFL Championship Sunday. I'm BB Davis. BB loves sports, for sports and gaming is exquisite fusion. The first of the two games, the Kansas City Chiefs, two-time Super Bowl champions, faced off with the Baltimore Ravens. There was the edge, super edge there for the Chiefs to win, but there was a lot of support behind the Baltimore Ravens, a lot of support behind Lamar Jackson, QB, and company, but it just didn't go their way. I know, the DMV, Baltimore is just very disappointed. Those who put their support behind the Ravens couldn't get it done. So now you got Kansas City Chiefs headed to the Super Bowl AFC, and they're waiting right now. We got 56 seconds between San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions for a sideline kick. And with 53 seconds, the 49ers recovered it.
Yes!
And this is a wrap. There is the daggers. It is done. That onside kick just did not happen. Couldn't get there, just like short, and recovered by the San Francisco 49ers.
Wow.
So this is the daggers. And may I add, the NFL sport analysts that we hear right now, they did mention daggers. Now we got the refs on the field for a flag before any celebrations. The score is 34-31, San Francisco up. They're going to take a re-look at this. Replay.
Has to go 10 yards before it's touched by the kicking team.
And I don't know if it went 10 yards, but
Oh my gosh!
I think about Kyle Shanahan.
if there is any type of Hail Mary for the Detroit Lions, they just got the seats. Here we go. Illegal touching. So you got to put 56 seconds on the game clock.
Oh my gosh!
A lot of time possession of the ball. And pretty much you have face-to-face, some almost similar colors, but I like to say a nice garnet, rusty red with the gold. Detroit just came out the box in the first half and just dominated. Second half, in the third quarter, San Francisco finally got their rhythm. And we're going to count it down. San Francisco ball. So the San Francisco 49ers will represent the NFC, facing off with AFC's Kansas City Chiefs. And I know a lot of people are disappointed. You can see it on the faces. I know the city and others who was rooting for the Lions, but let me just tell you, this exciting team, like they don't want to hear it right now, but this exciting team, along with the Packers young team, they're going to be making some noise. They are going to be making some noise next season. You can believe it. So we're going to let these seconds play on out. We're at 47 seconds. Third down. Celebrations are ready to erupt in San Francisco, but this has been an incredible season. I can say that for the entire NFL league. So this should be one amazing Super Bowl in Las Vegas. The Kansas City Chiefs will take on the San Francisco 49ers. And then we look forward to what happens in the draft. And listen, we are not going to bash Lamar Jackson over here because it was more than just him. But I know that's what everyone wants to blame it on. But, you know, that whole team was just boom. All right, so there it is with representing the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. 34-31 will face off with the Kansas City Chiefs. And I think this is going to be exciting because both teams had a little exposing tonight. I think the San Francisco 49ers had a little bit more exposing because the Detroit Lions really gave them a run for their money. But we know, in all honesty, the Baltimore Ravens, they do give up some vibes, you know, in plays, and they don't show up sometimes in their D and their O. But yeah, Detroit has nothing to hold their head down about. Great game. They gave good efforts, but just the little niches that can make or break games just makes the big disappointment. But it's over. And everybody rushes the field. San Francisco 49ers will represent the NFC. They will represent the NFC, and the Kansas City Chiefs will represent the AFC. So it's going to be crazy. Once again, I will say it. Detroit Lions will be that problem for next season, along with the Packers, along with a lot more other teams. But right now, we want to give that congratulations to the 49ers. What a comeback in the third quarter. Just absolutely amazing. So it's going to be a lot of talk happening. You know, you got a lot of hugs there from both teams with each other. Both of these teams are really professional, good ball clubs. It was a terrific match. Everybody can't win, but what an incredible vibe. And, a lot of people are hurt, in their emotions, but man, we love it as fans, but this is their professional jobs. We see a lot of tears happening for different reasons on both sides, but how about Purdy, man, going up against Mahomes?
And they just played great. They just did a great job.
How about the fact you didn't give up on the ball after it hit the face in the helmet of the quarterback for the Lions? Tell us all about that catch.
That catch was straight
Hey, y'all know what that means?
beautiful.
I don't know. Just great luck. I was with us today. Great win. Baby, another game. It's crazy.
We better take
All right, Baby Niner Gang is on fire. I want to give a shout out to my Uncle Vern. I know he is like, yeah, man. He's been with that team since I've been born, okay? So they're holding up their signs, the 49ers faithful. So there it is, Las Vegas. All right, so good people. We're going to move on a little bit further, okay? And that further is for 2025. Might as well go ahead and get your gear started, get your plans. I already talked to some of my people, and everybody pretty much is down if we're living. That's why you take out that insurance in case, or you could have an emergency, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer here, but listen, 2025 Super Bowl is in Nolens. Demande que vous la mienne, Marikus que vous y. Okay, let me slow it down for you. Demande que vous la mienne, Marikus que vous y. Okay? Tell me who you love and I'll tell you who you are. I'm Creole proud. You can believe that. And so that's a sexy time down there. Now, if you got that kind of money, look, it's going to be crunch for you, or maybe not. But see, you got Mardi Gras and you got Super Bowl. New Orleans is going to be winning. And what I did say to the NFL is that make sure y'all give some good proceeds to the people in New Orleans in need. You know, you have like the Essence Fest that goes, and anytime you go to that city, and we know the history of what goes on with that city and the wards, WRDS, and people in need. When you come into those cities, don't just come and leave without helping out people in need, because there are a lot of people in need there in New Orleans. So I'll keep pushing that narrative. But yeah, it's time for you to start getting those travel agents and stuff together and lock in some things, because that's gonna be sexy. Okay, 2025 in good old Nolans. Okay, New Orleans. Okay, y'all know what it is when we say darlings. Okay, you Cajuns and you Creoles and you historian buffs. But yes, congratulations. Great way to end the 2023 coming into the 2024. I'm very proud of my Packers. I'm very proud of the predictions that I did. And again, it doesn't feel good to lose. And I know one thing. Once again, we're not going to get on that bandwagon with Lamar Jackson as if he was the end all, because that whole team, everything just wasn't as cohesive there with them. And now you got two great football clubs that are going back. And it's the reset. It's the reset, everybody.